Good morning, students. I'm your computer teacher. I hope you have understood first and second video very nicely. In third video, I will discuss the rest half part of chapter 1, Introducing Internet. In this part, I will discuss 9 topics. First one, web page. Second one, website. Third one, blog. Fourth one, news group. Fifth one, web address. Sixth one, types of protocol. Seventh one, IP address. Eighth one, domain name system. And the last one, downloading and uploading. Now the first one, web page. A web page is a document written in HTML that contains information such as text, audio, video, images, hyperlinks that is hosted on the internet. There are two types of web pages. First one is the static web page. Second one is dynamic web page. Now, what is static web page? Students, the static web pages contains static contents, the contents that doesn't change. Whereas dynamic web page displays different contents each time when they are viewed. The second topic is website. A website is a collection of related web pages linked to each other by hyperlinks. These web pages are stored on a web server. The first page of a website is known as home page. Just I am showing you nseindia.com. You see, nseindia.com. This is the website, and this website contains web page. This is the home page. You can see this one is the home page, but the website, what I said, website is a collection of web pages. Just you see, I have derivatives, reference rates, invest. Like if I click on find a stockbroker, now you see the other web page has been explored, but this web page is the part of website. That's why I said website is a collection of related web pages. Now the third part is blog. What is blog? A blog is an easy to create website that allows user to share their thoughts with the world. Blog entries may have the text, hypertext, images, and links to other web pages, audio, video, etc. Students, a blogger is someone who writes contents for a blog. And who is blogging? Art of writing a blog is called blogging. Blogs can provide up-to-date news, health tips, sports, and much more. Now, the next part is news group. A news group is an online discussion forum where remotely connected users share and discuss a particular topic. The user can share text messages, images, videos, and other digital media. Some popular examples of news groups are www.reddit.com, www.giganews.com. These are the examples. Now, the fifth one is wave address. A location on a net server is called a URL. A URL is also referred as a wave address. You see, elements of wave address. First one is the protocol. Second one is domain name. Third one is the path. Now, what is protocol? Sometimes we say this one as a schema also. A protocol is a system of rules. Now, what is here? Protocol scheme. A protocol declares how web browser should communicate with a web server when sending or fetching a web page or document. Next one is domain name. A domain name is a unique reference that identifies a website on the internet. Then what is path? The path refers to a file or directory on the web server. You can see the example, students. This is your protocol. This one is the domain name, historical.com, and this is the path, blog/anatomy-of-a-url. I hope you have understood the elements of web address. Now, the next one is types of protocols. You see, there are many protocols, but main protocols I will discuss: HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, SMTP, Telnet, TCP, IP. Now, HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP is based on client and server model. HTTP is used for making a connection between the web client and web server. Now, HTTPS, it is Hypertext Transfer Protocol Server. HTTPS is Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. HTTPS is for secure communication over a computer network, and it is widely used on the internet. In HTTPS, the communication protocol is encrypted. Third one is FTP, File Transfer Protocol. FTP is basically used for transferring files to different networks. There may be a mass of files such as text files, multimedia files, etc. Now, SMTP. The full form of SMTP is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It manages the transmission and outgoing mails over the internet. The next one is Telnet. Telnet is based on client server model, which is used to connect to another computer. Telnet is mainly used for the remote login process. The computer which is requesting for a connection, that is a local computer, and which is accepting the communication, that is a remote computer. Students, if you give a command in a local computer, that command is executed in the remote computer. Now, TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. It manages the breaking down and assembling of data. IP, Internet Protocol. IP addresses packets and route the data for the destination. Already TCP and IP I had discussed in the previous video in details. Now next one is IP address. Internet protocol is the unique identifier for each connected devices on a network. Each device connected to a network will have a unique identifier that is known as IP address. IP address is set of numeric digits arranged in 4 groups. You can see IP address, just now I said it is arranged in 4 groups separated by a period. 191 dot, this is called period. 168.1.2, this is the IP address. Now I have given 2 IP addresses, but students, please keep it in mind, your numbers should be in the range of 0 to 255. You cannot give more than 255. Now the next one is domain name system. Now domain name system. The domain name system converts human readable domain name. Just you see www.gmat.com. Students, this is the domain name. But what domain name system does? Domain name system converts the human readable domain name into internet protocol address. Like if I written www.gmail.com, as this is the domain name, it must have to be converted into IP address, say 192.4.5.6. Now you can see I have just drawn the flow chart by which you can understand domain name system. Students, as when you give the domain name www.gmat.com on the web browser, then web browser request domain name from operating system. In other way, you can say asking IP address of domain name from the operating system. Now the operating system asks from host that please provide me the IP address of gmat.com. If the IP address is not available with the host, then operating system communicate to domain name server. Domain name server has all the IP addresses, so it will provide the IP address 192.4.5.6 to operating system, and then operating system will provide the IP address to web browser, and then web browser can go to the web server to ask the information which the user has given. Now the last topic is downloading and uploading. Students, you can see in the figure, what is uploading? Uploading means, you can see, uploading means data is being sent from your computer to the internet. Examples of uploading includes sending emails, posting photos on a social media sites. Then what is downloading? Downloading means your computer is receiving data from the internet. This picture will help you a lot. Just you can see the laptop which is going to upload some informations. So when the file will be transferred through internet to other PCs or to the server, then the process will be called as uploading. And when any information that is on the web server and that is to be downloaded to our PC, that process will be called as downloading. Now students, you have some questions which is to be done by you. Do question 6 to 11 of short answer type question. Do question 7 to 13 of long answer type questions. Third, you have to show uploading and downloading process. Understood? By the help of diagram. And the next chapter, chapter 2, you have to read very nicely. I hope this video will clear your doubt. Thank you, my dear.